Hi, my name is Kathy. I am 38, and I have always been a runner, exerciser, have been very active, tried to maintain a pretty healthy lifestyle. I've always had, pretty consistent weight, really tried to watch, everything. Never really was able to lose weight very easily, but I at least was able to maintain it. I had my twins in 2009, and after that things started to go a little haywire. My weight be up and down, but still was feeling okay up until last year. All of a sudden I just started to get sick, didn't really know what was wrong, found out that I was anemic and was having some bleeding going on, didn't really know where, and then was diagnosed with a thyroid problem, and so underactive thyroid. And so I went in, I had to have surgery, ended up having some complications from that, and then I ended up feeling even worse. I started having, I was tripping and falling all the time. I was having brain fog. I would lose my words in the middle of sentences, start talking and not be able to remember what I was saying. I'd be slurring my words. People were just... I felt like I was drunk, even though I wasn't drinking. I just was in that much of a fog. I was having problems with my blood pressure. I couldn't get out of bed. I just felt sick all the time. I couldn't eat. Even when I did eat, I just felt nauseous, and I'd be gaining weight. And then I just started, it felt like I was expanding and bloating. And went to my doctor, who told me that it was all in my head, and that the symptoms were psychosomatic, and that I needed to go on antipsychotics, and I needed to get a good psychiatrist because it was all in my head, because there was nothing wrong with me. And I just knew, I was an active person. I couldn't even take care of my kids. My kids were crying. Sorry. Mommy, when are you going to do things with us again? Because I couldn't take care of them. And I couldn't work, and I had never been so sick before in my life, and to the point where I really thought I was starting to die, because I just couldn't function. And I did a search on the internet for thyroid, and I found Dr. Scott. And I came and I went to one of his talks, and they talked about weight loss and thyroid, and I just, I was just like, I'm going to try anything, because I am not accepting the fact that this is what is in for the rest of my life. I am too young. I have 2 small children that need me, and I needed to work, and I needed to do something. And whereas everybody else was telling me I was crazy and that I was fine and I was just depressed, he looked at me and he told me, no, I know what your problem is. Let's see if we can do some tests. And he ran some tests and found out that I ended up having, multiple food allergies and leaky gut and just some other issues with absorption. And so, which was the first time anybody had ever said, oh my God, it's not in your head. And so I ended up being that I wasn't even absorbing the food or the nutrients from what I was eating. I'd be eating and basically was living on fat. And so no wonder I was feeling like I was in a fuzz. And so I started doing the treatment, and within 2 weeks, some of the symptoms went away. And within 2 weeks, I actually felt normal. Oh my God, I'm not going to need to take a nap in the middle of the day. And my kids started saying, Mommy, are you not sick anymore? Mommy, are you better? My son's starting to ask me when we can go running again, because I ran a marathon last year. So that was in 2 weeks, and then, we just continued with the program, and within a month's time, I had lost 20 pounds, and was actually starting to feel like normal. I did all the, the changes and everything to my diet and everything that he recommended, and, just really started on, trying to get my body feeling better. And, it was amazing. I started having, normal bowel movements again, and I started to just feel like I was supposed to feel after you're done eating, and I didn't even know what that felt like, because it had been so long. And so I started that, I guess, in October. So it's been a couple of months, and now we're working on getting my thyroid working again, and I have energy, and I was telling him, I just feel normal. I feel like this is the way I'm supposed to live, and I could actually go to work, and I can lead a normal life. And so I'm so thankful, because I don't know what would happen where I would be otherwise. So thank you, Dr. Scott.